So I'm going to stream this real quick. Okay. Oh my God. It's even worse than the other ones. Like, look at this. What is this? It's like you wrote 2 sentences and then you forgot about what you wanted to say and you just skip right to the job experience. So for this part, I feel like this is very old-fashioned. If you want to write stuff about yourself and why you qualify, just write a summary of qualifications here, right? You don't want to leave this blank because that's a lot of wasted space and a lot of more things that you can put on here. Let's see. Again, like, why is this all crunched up? You spread it out, it's like it's trapped in a cage or something, spread its wings or something. So let me just read here. Supervise. This is fine. Again, you want to sell me a story, right? So I like that you supervise large groups, but what did you accomplish out of that? What is the result of you supervising the group? Did the group like the fact that they were under your command, right? How did you improve the company? Missing SIN number on the left. Where? Oh, this? Is this your SIN number? Yeah, please don't put your SIN number there. Don't ever give away your SIN number unless you're asked after you're hired. So don't do that. Okay, move this to the side here. You want to tell them what you did first, right? You want to tell them that you're assistant team leader. So move this over here, right? Again, you want to showcase to the employer that, okay, you worked at this bank, you were a team leader, right? I don't, like, if I was employer, I don't want to see this as, I don't care what you worked in at, right? I care about what relevant experiences that you had. Also for education, again, like, don't scrunch us up, right? And spread it apart. It seems like you want to share your GPA, which is fine, but share your CGPA, not your current GPA, not your term GPA, your CGPA, because that's what they care about. They want to see your overall GPA. If you are on the dean's list, state the year, right? Let's say you got in 2020 or something. State that you got in 2020, right? Because they're not going to know, okay, when was first semester for you? It could have been any year. Member of, okay, this you don't need to include this. This doesn't mean anything to me about your education, right? If you're going to add this as a volunteer experience, okay? And then this big reg, oh my God, look at all this wasted space. Look at all this. You could literally move this here and fill that up, right? You don't need to, I can tell already that's your full address, isn't it? Don't put in your full address, because what will happen is some employers will be biased to your location. If you live in, I'm not saying you live in a bad neighborhood, but if you do for some reason live in a neighborhood that doesn't seem too well off, they might be biased and judge you based on that and might not hire you. And that's just the unfortunate thing in life, right? Just be general. Tell them you're from Toronto, Ontario, or from Mississauga, Ontario, right? Just be of the general area. Be, right in the major city instead. Phone number is fine. Email, school email. You don't need 2 emails, right? If you're applying to a job, I would probably recommend using your school email at the time being, because it's a little bit more professional than this email, right? Unless you do have a professional Google email, yeah, you could use that, but use one or the other, not both. It doesn't make sense to put both on here. So, and again, that's a wasted space. Another thing to me, this is just my personal opinion, I don't like the fact that you stated resume? Like, why do you need to state that? If I look at this, I should already know it's a resume. This is what you submitted to me, so I can, see your qualifications. And this, I don't really like this style either. You don't need to stylize your resume this much, right? This is a lot of wasted space. You could clearly add more things on there. To me, it just looks like a space filler, and that you have nothing to show other than this. This looks like this takes up like 3 sections, right? Or a little bit over 2.5 sections. So be clear on what you want to show. And again, you don't need to show this again. You already stated to me here what your profile is. You don't need to show school email, phone number, and email again. Like this again, to me, I already know that you're trying to fill up space. Don't do that. Okay. Oh, where's my pen? So I see that you have skills. This is good. You actually separate them and you actually spread them out. This is great, right? Why not move this up here where it's more relevant to what you have so far, right? Like this is good that you've worked, but if you're applying to like a software engineering job or whatever, do you think this is relevant? Are the skills more relevant to that job, right? You got to think about that. So aren't the hard and soft skills swapped? Yeah, they are actually. Yeah, soft skills, you want to be on this side, and hard skills on this side. Your hard skills are these, like your programming, AutoCAD. Oh my God. You don't need to put Microsoft Office. Like if I was employed, I should already know that you know how to use Microsoft Office, or you wouldn't know how to make the resume here. Yeah, you don't need this, and I don't know what this means. Any software integrated with an iPad. Be specific. Don't be vague about it, right? Yeah, it's soft skills mean like, you're a team player, you have leadership, you have project management skills, whatever the works. Like pretty much like this. Customer service skills. This is great. This is soft skills. Um Maybe be specific on what Photoshop. Like this is fine. And Adobe, like what do you mean by Adobe? Like Adobe Flash, you know how to play Adobe Flash games, right? So yeah, be clear. Don't be vague. Safety awareness. I guess this would be a fine soft skill, but safety awareness in what? Right? You gotta be specific. Like that can mean anything, you know. Exceptional. Oh my God. What do you mean by exceptional? Like this resume was not exceptional at all. I don't know about that. Yeah, so make sure you specify, certain skills you want to show, not just space fillers. Like that to me is a space filler. This to me looks like a space filler. This definitely is a space filler, and that whole thing is a space filler. I'm trying to I know, Ali. I'm trying to be real with them, right? I'm trying to be fair as well. I'm trying to, because if I don't tell them, someone else will give them the cold, harsh truth, right? So, like, I'll be honest, when I was in high school, or maybe, trying to apply to my first McDonald's job or something in high school, this is probably what it's something I would do. This is like, to me, is a high school resume, right? You're in university now. You're a growing adult. You need to think like an adult, right? So exactly, right? Get this showing now and not get rejected. Like if you apply to, let's say, like AMD or OPG with this, instantly in the garbage can. Okay. Are there any more resumes, or is that it? Oh, is that another one? I can't tell if that's another one. Let me open up that. Oh, it's another one. Awesome, awesome. More resumes to roast. I need to release my frustration just from the interview today. Okay. Oh, this is awesome. I like this. I like this a lot. Oh, it's very concise. You're straight to the point. Your phone number, your email, GitHub, and all that. This is great. I like that. Let's see. Let's see skills. This is great. You're being straight to the point, right? Oh my God. What is this? Google Suite? An Office? Come on, man. We talked about this. You don't need to tell the employer that you know how to use Word or Excel.